Hey, Elevated Journey, it's Al. I am here to do your full moon reading for November. Um, Thank you so much, all of you. This is for all signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Your likes, shares, comments, they encourage me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your subscriptions. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. So, the full moon is Tuesday, November 12th. You can actually probably, not probably, you will be able to see it Sunday night. No, when is the 11th? Monday night, you will be able to see it in the sky. But it will not be at its fullest strength until the 12th through the 14th. Um, will be the strongest of the energies. This moon is called the full beaver moon um, because it's when beavers start to, go away for the winter. I guess I don't think they they don't hibernate like bears, but they take shelter from the elements. And our American Indian brothers and sisters. Um, use the moon for a lot of purposes in life regarding everyday living, which is where a lot of these names come from. It was also a time of hunting beaver for their pelts um, as a meaning of sustenance as well. It's also called the full frost moon because this is, of course, where um, some areas start to see the first frost, or you get up in the morning, the windows are frosty, that type of thing. So that's the reason for the name of the moon. um this energy with this moon is a feeling of a search for stability, um and what that means to you. That word stability means something different to everyone. It may have some of the same elements, but one's stability and what one feels that is for them, that is different for everyone. Even if you're in the same household, husband, wife, uh, parents, children, however you look at it, everybody's perspective of stability is different. um, and that's the other thing. The energy of perspective is very strong. um, what is your vision? What do you see? How do you see it? How does that make you feel? What are others' perceptions? How does that make you feel? How do you feel about the way others feel about you? So a lot going on with perception, stability. Um, but with the full moon, a key to not resolving, or elevating and resonating in those areas of your life on this elevated journey that we're on. Um, a constant state of release brings stability. The full moon magnifies release. It allows you to use that energy in a positive way in connection with the divine, the Most High, God. Um, Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Um, Allah. However, you've heard me say it before. This is a non judgmental platform. Um, I don't believe in religion. I believe in spirituality. Whatever anybody's practices are, um, I respect it. I honor it. It's that simple for me. So when I say God, don't just love me for the way that I love the divine. Okay, so moving on, but it's a time to chakras are the throat chakra and the am I you know what? And my throat been acting up all week and I'm like, what is going on? Am I catching a cold? Am I, it was 70 degrees yesterday, it's gonna be 50 today. So I'm like, it's kind of been like that all week. I'm like, what's going on? But I know I'm not getting a cold. So, but the more I was gearing up to do this reading, um, throat chakra. So, drink some tea, take care of your throat. Um, um, Try not to. Um, I'm not going to say that, but the full moon is not a good time to have surgery, and I've had several of them. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if they happen on the full moon or not because I was not in tune. So there you have it. We all grow. Um, but with this energy, not to say that you can't, but it's like if you haven't made that decision already, it's like if you need a tooth pull, wait till Wednesday or something. Wait till after the full moon and go do it. Just don't go do it on the 12th. Okay. All right. Good. Fair enough. Um, yes, and with the release, you're constantly when in the last video, the new moon video, I said let's every day decide on something that we can detach from, release from, get rid of, toward whatever point of whatever the next point in our journey is. Let's do that. I realized I needed to do it. I suggested that you do it. I'm still doing it. I suggest that you do it on this full moon. If you have some type of ritual, um, do it. Take a spiritual bath, cleansing, cleanse your home, clutter, whatever you need to do to disperse negative energies from your life. Um, Please use this energy to do so. Um, and you can also write down what you and I learned this from my mentor, um, Nicole Livingston over at Spiritual Guidance Academy. Um, she's wonderful. You all can check her out. My mentor, my coach, my friend, my business partner. Um, so check that out. But you can write down what it is that you want to release from your life and burn that under that moon energy. And it works. There's something about the act of actually doing it. We can think it, but there's something about putting action to those thoughts. Elevated journey. Okay. So, yeah, because to bring in more tranquility, and nurture just nurture the good relationships, nurture the important relationships, pay attention to those. Um, your solar plexus chakras need to get in balance all across the board. Period. Me, you, and everybody need to make that happen. I'm feeling like urgently that needs to happen. Because that's going to bring more spiritual clarity. That is going to bring the elevation that we're seeking and is going to turn some things around majorly. Um, and with that being said, while we're doing that, under this particular full moon energy, pay close attention to your solar plexus, your core of your soul. Whatever messages you're receiving, whatever your intuition, whatever is going on with you under this full moon energy, write it down. Don't forget. Keep a pen and paper around. Keep a little notebook. Whatever is coming up intuition wise under this full moon energy, write it down so you don't forget. Okay, let's get started. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Thank you, Heavenly Angel. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Heavenly Angels, Archangels. Thank you, Spirit Guides, benevolent ancestors. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Praise you, God. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. What's happening? We see. Um, Very emotional energy too. Oh my God, I have been off the hook. So, um, if you're an empath or anything close to it, um, I don't know, because I've been crazy just about all month long. But, it's okay. At least I know it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to move the camera in a minute so y'all can see this spread. Because I always read, and hopefully soon I'll be able to position myself where we can see the cards simultaneously. Oh, I love it. Honest to God. If confirmation doesn't come always, I'm not sitting here in front of this camera right now. Excuse me. Oh, I said I was going to let y'all sing. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but so first position, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So that's how I'll be reading. Got my decks over there. Some of them, the ones that I may or may not use. Just depends on how the reading goes. I kind of some of you may have heard me say this, but like if you cross watch my monthlies and love readings and stuff, you may not see the same decks in all the readings because it just depends on how I'm led. But I do, this is a moon goddess deck. I always start the moon reading now. The last couple, I think maybe this is the second one, maybe the third one, that I do start with this deck. Okay, in the first position, which is what the situation is with this moon energy. Resilience. What did we just talk about? Stability, perception, standing resilient. Look, you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. We all do. In some way, size, shape, or form. That's why whatever stability means to you, we all feel like this. We could be looking, you may look at somebody else and say, well, they don't look like they're going through anything, or why is it me? That kind of energy. This is everybody in some way, size, shape, or form. Everybody. I don't care who they are in this earthly life. I don't care who they are. Everybody is like that about, in some way, size, shape, or form, about something. And we have to be resilient through it. But you're being called to pay attention to it. This full moon is also in Taurus. Full, we'll call it the full frost moon in Taurus. You know. In your second position, what caused the situation? Protection, because the divine has protected you from some things you don't even know you've been protected from. Because we're so busy, we can't see everything coming. You can't pay attention. But this is actually, I'm feeling definitely spirit guides, ancestors, like, people that people or entities, spiritual entities, energies that are in your that are connected to you from whatever realm, you are protected, have been protected. That's why even though you have this energy um, that has caused you to need protection, it's because you have had to deal with so much. You've had to carry not only your burdens, but the burdens of others on your back. Literally, look at it. So the divine, of course, if you're a person of faith and a person of belief and you're in alignment on your spiritual journey and trying to be in tune with the Most High, of course, the protection is there. But even when you don't pay attention to it, or you may not think you need it, we're always being protected and shielded. But we should also be more conscious of it. Absolutely. In the third position, um, the obstacles in the way of resolution. So, um, the obstacles in the way of not feeling so burdened, feeling better about our stability, feeling better about our perception of things, right? We're out of balance. Didn't I say every chakra need to be? So the obstacle is balance. We're not balanced. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lord, I love you. Thank you. Well, I mean, I ain't saying I'm just a messenger. So the obstacle is balance. Okay, so let's really I don't know what we need to do. Y'all can give me some suggestions. If there's something we want to do daily, I mean, I can come over a little bit every day and do a little something to motivate us if that's what you want to see. Um, but we need to get a balance, or maybe we'll do. Maybe I can. Let's try this week. Um, and I said try, so don't judge me. But in addition to doing the weekly on Monday, we will start with talking about getting in balance and balancing our chakras. Okay, let's do that. And we'll put whatever chakra we're dealing with on whatever particular day. I'll pull 2 or 3 cards just to give us some insight into maybe how we should or should not deal with that particular chakra or energy surrounding it. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, God. Okay. So, with your balance being your obstacle, um, what's going to happen once all this is resolved is resistance. Now, I just heard grab the bull by the horns. I mean, she got this hand got a handful of grass, but this is a new moon, so I'm feeling this is quick moving energy. So we're being guided to definitely release during this full moon energy, and when we go into the new moon, we should be able to resistance. We should be able to resist some of the things that are holding us back. This whatever, because this all this balance and being out of balance. Look, if you're not old, you feel old, and your head about to explode. But we need to be able to resist those energies. Some of them, most of them, by the new moon, because this has been very emotional ever since the new moon, uh, the Aries new moon and Scorpio. I don't know. Is it the Aries new moon or new moon and Scorpio in here? I don't know. I don't remember. Go look at the video. But yeah, since a new moon ago, the energy has been unbelievable. I can't even talk about it. So, and the things that we need to do to get here. To get out of this energy right here where we feel burdened by the world and everything surrounding it, to get out of this energy. And you might not be like this like every day, but it's still hanging there. It's like overshadowing, you know, um, the happiest of happies. You know, so it's holding us back. Okay, so to get to a place of resistance where we can let go of this energy that has us here and has us out of balance, even though the divine has our back, they're protecting us, they're guiding us. The first step you need to take is make some changes. Hello. I love this. Look how the feet, arms, and everything is pushing against that moon. Got to make some changes. You got to push back and resist the things that you know that are going to affect you this way. Boundaries has been big across my readings, across meetings I've been in with other um, business partners and spiritual superstars over at Spiritual Guidance Academy. You know, we had a big, you know, we have a women's night, a girls' night over there, and you know, we talked all about boundaries. Um, I think not this week, last week, if I remember correctly. But the theme of that has been very, very big. So, my throat chakra. So, we talked about your throat, but in that, set boundaries. Learn how to say no. Don't overextend yourself. You don't owe anybody anything. And if you really feel that you do, not you don't owe anybody anything soul wise is what I mean. So I'm not talking about I borrowed $5 from you, I need to pay you back. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you don't owe anybody anything soul wise but the Most High. So let's be clear. But you need to make some changes. It's for you to determine what those are. The other step that you need to take is to trust the process. So maybe it's not, maybe you have been, you know, working the moon energies. Maybe you have been praying, meditating, and you're working hard. You're planting the seeds. You're not seeing them as quickly as you want to. Trust in the divine and know that you are protected. You are on the right course. It might be hard. The journey is the journey. You're gonna come up against it now, but you're birthing something. Trust that you are birthing something new. A new energy in your life, a new energy um, in your being, in your very being. And the third step that you need to take is find your peace. Find your peace of mind. Find your zen. Find your balance. Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to stop feeling overpowered by just whatever challenges you face on a day-to-day basis. Even if it's minor stuff, you're going to feel like you're always overwhelmed unless you get yourself in balance. So that means we need to talk about diet. You know, what are you eating? You know, are you getting any exercise? Are you meditating? Are you praying? Are you what are you doing? Are you doing what you need to do to chill, to get in alignment, to hear from God, the direction that you need to go? Are you listening? Are you putting yourself in a position where you can hear and listen? Yep. Yep. All right, let's see what energies we have to go along with our moon story. I like it though. I mean, it's about release, so you got to do that, right? Mm. I thank y'all for letting me spend some time with y'all today, because you know what? I really needed it. I feel better. Yeah, I've been really, I've been feeling fine, but I feel better. Thank y'all. All righty. So back to the situation. Our situation is resilience, but blossoming abundance. So we're feeling overwhelmed that we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. We're distressed. We so much anxiety, and oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay. But there is blossoming abundance. We just have to get in balance so that we can see it, and that we can sit in joy while we wait for it. And then we have Archangel, uh, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, is this the throat chakra? Yep. So, in protecting divine protection, your fifth chakra, your throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel is here to help you balance that area, because you are protected. So you need to say what you need to say to who you need to say it to. We talk about this all the time. That's part of releasing things that no longer serve you. Um, if something, whatever interaction that you're having with someone else, there's not a need to actually say anything, but if there is a need to say something, um, you're being encouraged to release that and say that, and do it under this full moon energy. Go ahead and get it out. And time and energy is fluid. So whenever you see this, if it resonates with you, it's good, spiritual, healthy advice from the divine. By all means, if it resonates with you, wonderful. If it doesn't, don't force it. But by all means, but call on Archangel Gabriel to help you, balance your throat chakra. But we didn't say it. We need to balance all over. And whatever you're hearing from your sacral, listen up. Okay, so why is this happening? The obstacle, because we all out of balance. And what's clarifying that? Storm warning. Because we sit back, it's at a 10. So really the storm is over. But we still apprehensive. We still sitting back waiting for, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? If everything is like, okay, everything's good. But we sitting here like, well, what's gonna happen next? Well, if you think like that, you're gonna bring a next. Change your mindset. Because you can bring a storm. Yeah. Because you can wish, like, here in the temptation, sunshine, blue skies, please go away. Yeah, you can make it happen. Why would you send sunshine out your life? So be careful with your mind, what you think, how you think. Once again, perception. How do you see it? See with your spiritual side. You need to see here too, but you need to, take it deeper. Take it deeper. And see, and this is what I mean. This is the obstacle, because she holding this the world. Her head is exploding. Quit raising your blood pressure up. Stop it. Okay. The resolution, resistance, angel of strength here. Number 5 with change and transformation. So once again, divinely supported. Do what you got to do. Angel of strength is here with you, for you, to keep and make you strong. And she ready. Mm-hmm. She ready. Okay, and then the things that you have to do to stay strong and move away from the feeling of being burdened and carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. To get away from that, you have to change. The energy with that is woman holding a heart. So lead with love. Like we said, nurture those relationships that are positive in your life, the people that you know genuinely care for you, care for them in return. The principle of giving and receiving, law of attraction. Reap what you sow. But lead with love. Put it out there. Find something to be grateful and happy about every morning when you wake up. Be thankful, be grateful, oh my God, what can I do today to make it a better day? Not just for yourself, for somebody else. Okay? That change can start there. The next thing you need to do is trust. And Archangel Michael is here to help you with your crown chakra, to help you trust in the divine that you know is in control anyway, and that everything happens at divine time, and that why are you acting any other way? Ask Archangel Michael to cut the ties that bind. It works. I'm a living witness. And the last change was to find peace of mind, self-respect, joy, self-care, balance, all of those things that make us whole. Your zen, your happy place. Get there. Clarifying this, the sun. The sun. But we have blossoming abundance. But see, this is the thing. We have blossoming abundance, even though we feeling like we got the weight of the world on our shoulders, and maybe we do. Maybe we do. But you have divine protection, you have divine strength, you have love, you have the archangels here to help you with your throat chakra, with your crown chakra. You're being told exactly what you need to work on. Balance yourself. The divine can't make it any clearer, any more plain, other for you to do what you need to do. Right? So where we want to go from here. Now, let's see what our spiritual guidance. Let's get some spiritual guidance to go with our moon story. What is the spiritual guidance? All signs. Travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Now, this travel right here, this is your soul path and your soul journey. This is not a trip to the beach. And why did I pull this now? I was supposed to do it before I started the reading, but I wasn't that, but I was led to do it just now. And it just confirms the journey that we need to take with this moon energy to get where we need to be. Divine order. Let them arrange and handle. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Your sacral chakra, once again, pay very, very, very close attention. Please. Okay. What other energies are here for the full moon in Taurus for all signs? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Any other energies here for Taurus? Full moon in Taurus. All signs. Okay. 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 I don't care what reading I do. Love always manages to come out. That's why I started doing love readings, because the overalls are getting too focused on love. Okay. So, all right. The current situation is the sun, which confirmed our last change to getting that peace that we so much need to be in. Okay, so here with the resilience, even though we have the world on the back of our shoulders, you still have blossoming abundance all around, and the sun is right there, right there. But maybe you don't see it. That's what I mean. You're not getting up every day and seeing the bright side. You're not seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. What is your perception? What is your perspective? Okay, clarifying what caused the situation. Well, fire energy, the Empress here. So your throat chakras here, protection. So once again, you need to stand in your truth and set them boundaries. The Emperor also represents Aries in particular, but that fire energy, that passion, you need to say whatever it is you need to say. Be humble, be polite, be caring, be loving, but communicate what you need to communicate to who you need to communicate it to. Period. Okay. And then what the obstacle is, we out of balance, causing storms, whether they're there or not, or even the storms that are there, we making more out of it than it is. We worrying unnecessarily. We doing all kind of nonsense. Why? Because we worrying with this Eight of Wands, more fire energy. We just create more stress and anxiety instead of calming down, getting in balance, and doing what we need to do. So once again, with this imbalance in this storm, we ourselves are causing ourselves, we're doing things the hard way. So let's work smarter and not harder. Okay? We're doing it all wrong. Not all wrong, but and I love how, look at this, representing the moon right there in the middle of that Eight of Wands. I love it. It's a beautiful card. But yeah, we're giving too much energy to the wrong things, to the wrong, we're allowing our attention to wander. So we've got to stop it, get in balance, and quit making a mountain out of a molehill. And it might be a mountain, but that mountain will move. And what's going to happen when we get all this, when we get through this cycle and release what we need to release, we're going to be resistant to some things. People aren't going to be able to do what they used to do to us. We're going to say, nope, not doing it. I'm in too many organizations. I think I'll cut back a couple. I don't really feel like being active with this any longer. I want to do this, that type of thing. You're going to be able to make those choices clearly, concisely, without feeling guilty, without worrying about what anybody else has to say about it. The angel of strength is here. The divine is here to help you. You're already under their protection. And what's clarifying that? The lovers. So if this doesn't represent major love coming into your life or being in your life, it's the feeling that this brings. So when this is all said and done, you're going to be in love with yourself if nobody else. You're definitely going to be in love with God, but you're going to be in love with yourself, your partner, everybody. First thing, change. Lead with love. Two of Swords out with that in the reverse, because it's not going to be easy. Two of Swords is about that perception again. Not seeing eye to eye, not seeing something clearly, not seeing it all through rose-colored glasses. But lead with love. You're going to have to make some changes. But you're going to have to, examine some things. Examine the perception of some things. The next thing that you need to do, you need to trust. Archangel Michael is here to help you do that, to cut the ties that bind, so that you can continue to birth um, what you're working on. Here to clarify the Ace of Swords. You ready to handle it. You ready to move forward. You're feeling good about things. You've cut some people, places, and things back. Because you need to. You have to release some stuff daily. I'm finding it that right now in this period in time, it has to be daily. Things are moving very, very quickly. There's major shift. Has been happening all year, and it's only getting stronger. The last change, finding your peace and your zen, because the sun is shining, will still be shining, because we now know it was shining when we started this whole conversation. We're just dealing with what's going on in the midst of the sunshine. So you have peace, you have the sun here. And what's clarifying it, the Tower, because when you change some things, things around you change. Some people may not call you as much. You might not see folks as often because you're not going where they at. Things just, or there could be a major fallout. But Ace, you ready to have Ace of Swords is here. Archangel Michael is here. Trust and believe. They got the divine has you with whatever tower moment that this may represent that you may face. Go ahead and man up, woman up, face it, and do what needs to be done. Also clarifying that is Two of Wands, making a clear decision on what path you want to go on. I like it. I like it. Okay, y'all. I'm going to do one last energy uh, for the reading. One final energy for our full moon in Taurus. Thank you. Stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. So quit being so hard on yourself, even if you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is getting better day by day. Free yourself. Okay, y'all. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend and talk to you soon.